All right, so definitely off about opening lower. Hmm. Indicating that the following day would be a notable move to the upside in there. Right, so decline from the pre-market into a trough around the open where we're revisiting a support level. Then there's this big move pushing the upper end, reaching for a distant resistance, excuse me, followed by a decline through multiple support levels. Sideways rotation, ending with a fast sudden move higher. Fast sudden move higher. And then that's Ace of Swords right there. Hey, AV. Hey, James JJ. Good to see you made it on, my man. Just confirming if Nvidia still can still do 650 tomorrow, 660 tomorrow. All right, let's take a look. Hmm. Is that what we said, that it would hit 650 on the 25th in the midst of that big move to the upside? I don't recall. Is that what was said? Or 660, 660 tomorrow? Wow. Super bullish. Way more bullish than I expected for this. So this reading went sideways after this unicursal, I think. What we see here. No, there's another peak there. There's a high there. That's not off completely. It's actually not that bad. Um, and then we have a highest high, lowest low significator. It's doubtful at this point to me that we have. It's very doubtful that we have a lowest low here. Ends up that the lowest low is there. That cross shooting congruency on the third. So 660, I mean, tomorrow it could be possible based on the move here. The adjustment is a really big move higher. Sometimes it's out of a trough, though, you know. Not always. Sometimes it's a gap up. I got a maybe. Interesting. I got 650 for tomorrow. And I would say if the timing is off and we don't hit 650 tomorrow, I got a maybe for 660. So maybe it's that we hit 660, but not tomorrow, like a few days later. And if I'm off about 650 tomorrow, then I would say very, very good chance that we hit it by the end of the month, probably the 29th. Could be the 31st, actually. Matter of fact, that's the first card I pulled. It could very well be the 31st, the 29th or the 31st, if it's not tomorrow. Guidance on coin? Sure thing, it was luck. Is it more bullish or bearish on Thursday, Friday? All right, it was lucky. Ready? I'm gonna do it by the day here for the rest of the month. Okay, so tomorrow it looks like we've got a near overbought crest that we sell off from pretty notably. And if you don't know, guys, the way that you measure overbought, oversold, or one of the ways that you can measure it is with RSI. See, like this over here above the 70 mark, that indicates overbought. See how it's like turns green, and now it's fallen. And generally what you'll see is it'll go from overbought to oversold before it goes back to overbought, and it goes from overbought, it goes to overbought before it comes back to oversold too. So it like goes from one to the other roughly. So we should see near overbought territory, so maybe like up in the 60s probably, but it'll be like a crest that we sell off from through multiple support levels. And then on Friday there's a breakout on a multi-day scale. The following Monday we might have a new high there on like a local scale. It depends on how much of a move to the upside we see on Friday, but it's the abundance card on Monday, so it should be a higher price level than Friday. Kind of mixed sideways behavior back and forth through the same price level on that coming Tuesday the 30th, and then a sideways fluctuating rally on the 31st that precedes a decline. So the first day of February is probably decline for coin. And overall, the end of the month should be to the upside. Looking at the 1 year. Hey, Proof. Is Bitcoin going up higher, but Ethereum XRP going down till the 26th per monthly? Can you take a look? Sure, let's take a look. I wonder, I think XRP is one of the ones that doesn't have its just XRP chart. It's like, oh, there we go. Boom. Surprising we haven't looked at XRP in 2024 yet. Yeah, it really looks like it's going up. Bitcoin's definitely going up from here. Um, Although this right here could have been read as a lowest low, and that would have come true. It would have held true on the 12th, on the cusp of the 11th. It's on the cusp of the 11th, 12th. So this might, but these are very highest high kind of cards. So that's what makes me think there's more move to the upside here. Not necessarily highest high at this point, but there should be some significant. But it could be. There's enough bullish momentum here. It looks like. That's Bitcoin. Hmm. So this decline continued. Probably would have opened up a long position too early there. Yikes. Happens occasionally. This is why you trade responsibly, my friends. Um, but then there's a trough there on the 23rd, another decline on the 24th, movement to the upside on the 25th, crest on the 26th. It's a little tricky there. But yeah, it looks like a strong possibility of the 26th, 27th being the lowest low, but there's a lot of price change there as well. We might have a peak somewhere between, like a crest or a peak somewhere between the 25th, 26th, but it won't be a high. It'll just be a crest or a peak. Looks like a double or a triple bottom. Yeah, XRP is really going. This looks really really bearish here. There's a couple of peaks in here, but those aren't going to be highest highs. We're probably continuing to move to the low side here. This was January was an especially bearish reading for XRP among the other ones, but this is overall bearish too. Bitcoin is much more kind of like flat behavior. Yeah, it looks pretty accurate to me. Will Bitcoin go up from here to 42K this week? I think it's very very strong possibility that it's going to meet 4200 by the 27th or the 28th. There's a strong possibility there. And then there's like it looks like a significant rally at the very end of the month, taking us back to a crest. Out of the three, Ethereum, XRP, and Bitcoin, I would definitely want to be in Bitcoin. Hey Mark, welcome. Will AMC break $4? I'll come back to that in just a moment. I gotta take care of AV. Anybody with the star next to their name is paying for priority answers or replies. So I'll come right back to you, Mark. I think yesterday, didn't we talk about Tesla earnings, or was that Netflix? Hey Conrad. All right, so Tesla earnings. It's very likely that this was a bottom right here for Tesla. Very, very strong possibility. There's an important technical price level that's going to be highlighted tomorrow on like a 1 year chart scale, and you can see where we are on like a 1 year chart scale. We're at a very significant resistance here, or support, I should say. This price level, it looks like, turns into support, and we rotate sideways along it on the 26th. Full card mixed with a cross reading congruency for a high card of the 2024 reading. My sense is that a significant move higher on the 29th, like an improbable move to the upside on the 29th. We might even see some sort of like local top or local high there. I think on the 31st we're probably higher, but then in February we go even higher in Tesla, it looks like. But let me just double check on that February part by looking at the 1 year. Yeah, looks like we go higher in February. And then as far as the earnings results, it looks like they meet their earnings. It shouldn't be a beat, or if it's a beat, it'll be just like a very slight minor beat, but it looks like it's probably a meet expectations. Tesla, I see some moving averages cross around the 230 mark, and that looks like a support level. Do you see Tesla going above 225 this week? Oh, sorry, Mark. I'll answer your question next. Um, yeah, there's a significant move higher. We should see 225. Um, it looks like it could be as early as tomorrow. We see 225 in the next few days and higher. That's for Tesla. Appreciate it, Hamza. All right, so AMC breaks $4. Yikes. Well, it looks like there's a low here in the end of January, and off of that low, there's a significant move to the upside. So, do we break below $4? It looks like it does break below $4. Yes. It actually looks like there's key support on a 1 year chart scale that's highlighted in early February. and then a lot of price change off of a low at key support there on the cusp of January, February, probably early February. But off of that, there's a significant amount of price change, possibly taking us to a highest high for the year thus far. I would say that we're probably going to meet at least $6 there in February. Yeah, we see higher than $6 in February, but we go lower. We break through $4 here in January before that takes place. Let's see if we can establish where that key support is, or are we creating one? Yikes. Yeah, so it looks like we'll probably create. Oh, excuse me. It's an orange correlation, not a yellow. Yeah, there's going to be a really big move for out of this low to the upside, guys. I would take advantage. I'd probably add $4. I'd probably add like 25% of a long position, and then as we go lower, I'd probably add to it. We might even go to like 350 or something. It's possible, but I would start accumulating a small long position at $4 and below, and then I'd probably close out of it above $6. We might go much higher than $6. It's possible, but like to be on the safe side, I would look for an exit at $6 in February. Hopefully that helps, Mark. Don't forget about that rule of karma. Hey B, I didn't see you there. My gosh, MGM for tomorrow and Friday. So sorry. Your name, in my defense, your name is only one letter. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Tomorrow and Friday. Hmm. 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 Nailed that low on the 17th. I think we probably have a lower one. It's this is tough. This is a tough reading right here. I'm advised not to chase the decline here at the end of this day on the 24th. Yeah, decline there. I'm advised not to chase that decline. So it's tough. We're kind of like where we are right now. We're probably in between high and low over the next couple of days. I would probably. Wow, it's a tough one. Let me take a look at the 1 year. Maybe give me some guidance. So I would probably be looking for opportunity to open up a long position here. Like I would open up a partial long here for a big move to the upside tomorrow. And then likely what happens is we have like a lower open, a significantly lower open on the 26th, and then this like really like this ridiculously big move higher on the 26th. It's like a breakout on a multi-day scale. So maybe probably through these price levels right here, 43.60ish. But like to be clear, on the 22nd or 26th, I think we probably have a higher price level and a lower price level than where we currently are. Like a significantly higher and a significantly lower. Matter of fact, we probably looks like we probably meet $44 by Friday, the end of Friday. I'm gonna cut off the questions here, guys. Oh, the Netflix earnings. It was Netflix that I was talking about yesterday. Glad to see there was a big move up, AV. When is ETH's highest high in February, and will it reclaim 2600? Yeah, it looks like the high is probably around the ninth plus or minus a day. We probably see it more than once. That's a high, and then we may see a higher price level on the 24th even. Without there's some low information like low indications here at the end of the month though, but overall it should be bullish. So it's very likely that this is a high here on the 24th. Will QQQ be more bullish or bearish Thursday and Friday? overall, between now and Friday, it looks like there's the halting of a bullish trend marked by a sharp decline through key support on a multi-day scale. If we break it down day by day, there's a prominent peak tomorrow that we sell off from pretty notably on a multi-day scale, and then there's support level on Friday that we do sideways rotation. Once we meet it, we do sideways rotation, and that sideways rotation eventually ends with a fast sudden move higher. That was the QQQ. Oh, you're welcome, Conrad. Conrad, you should be on the Discord, my man. Not sure if you got the link or whatnot, but let me know. Love to see you on there. It can't make up its mind. What did I say it was gonna do? I forget already because it just did so many. I'm gonna recap SPY real quick. Wow, we didn't even really get to that today. So we had a high Ace of Swords midday. See, it doesn't, the cross-reading congruencies don't always time perfectly. Like, it didn't end up being right there, but it appeared in the reading where this high card ended up being, or where this high for the year ended up being. Pretty notable move downward there. We should open lower tomorrow. So hopefully people opened up short positions here. And then at the end of the day here, in the midst of this move, hopefully people opened up some shorts. You could have closed a short there too, but I'd say you could have opened one there as well. And I would close it at the open. Most likely close it at the open there. Appreciate it. It was like so. I wish I remembered what card I got for Tesla. Oh, it was. You know what? It was What was the card? It was like truce. It was the truce card, which could indicate meeting key resistance on a multi-day scale and then falling from that. That could be what's happening. AV. But with that said, I'm going to roll. Thank you all so much for watching. Guys, if you're interested in getting priority response on these things, we're getting pretty busy on these lives. If you're interested in getting priority response, the way that you do that is you go to our YouTube channel and click on join here. Either supporter or premium supporter will get you the star next to your name for priority access or priority response. The premium supporter gets you. We're gonna have some short videos that are specifically for premium supporters, as well as there's also there are occasionally premium supporter only live streams. But that's a good way to intro into supporting the channel. If you utilize this SPY stuff regularly, right thing to do. And if you want to get the S&P 500 information earlier, the earliest you can get it for free is by signing up for a free newsletter here on the website Tarot for Traders. You get it usually by the 7th of the month. So the 7th of February, you'll get March's reading. If you've got early access on our website, then you already saw March's reading because it's been posted, and you get early access here at our services, SO Meta Posts. Click here to subscribe to early access. $29 a month, $249 for the year. Great way to support the channel. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, and blessings to all my angel investors. You know where to go. You know what to do. And if you don't, my friends, the rule of karma is super important. 5% of all profits should be donated forward here. 5% of all profits should be donated back to the channel here. It leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that money out of love. As long as you follow those rules, you follow the rule of karma for the channel, the universe considers you an angel investor. It's going to send it back to you tenfold for following through. Blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys tomorrow.